I don't know how well it will go, but you know what? It's going to be fun. So that's all that matters. Oh, and we are live.
We're live!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another one-on-one session with Everybody's a Mimic. I need to remember where I need to look at. I'm here with Delnadre, Blake, one of my longest and closest childhood friends. And we have all very I know it is. We met back in preschool and then in Boy Scouts and spent practically at least majority of the weekends. We lived down the street from each other.
If you weren't at my house, I was at yours.
Yeah.
Or we were at Greg's house in between, but you know.
Exactly.
It was...
Yeah, I know. If only Greg would play D&D with us, then I could have all of my childhood friends playing D&D.
Another one, yes.
Yes, and then, so yeah, we're going to be
doing...
Another
hand touches the dice.
Oh, God. We're going to do another one-on-one session. Blake here plays Delnadre, and Miracos, yes. I was thinking, I was like...
Have a last name?
Yeah. And we are also, at the same time, going to be playing Phasmophobia. Because Blake suggested not but 10 minutes ago, hey, let's do something fun, like scream our hearts out while we
I like to inject a little bit of chaos into a one-on-one interview.
Yeah, so I do apologize for the quality of the stream over there, but you're really just here for our faces, so this is just, bonus material. Yeah, so last but not least, let me make sure I have my questions so I can stay on track for Blake here. They are right. Look how prepared I am. There they are. So, while we are getting started, Blake, why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
So, yeah, I'm Blake. As Corey mentioned, we've been friends for a while. Both of our first D&D games were actually Pathfinder games, but they were with each other. And then we realized Pathfinder wasn't a system that worked very well for us, and we swapped over to 5e. My first fully campaign game to conclusion was DM'd by Corey. So we played two partial campaigns together as players. Then you took over DMing for, we played through the Tomb of Annihilation module. Yep. And then now we're back together for Rime of the Frostmaiden.
Tomb of Annihilation took a long time too. And that was fun. That was great. That was my first ever start to finish D&D campaign, and it was a fun Brit adventure. If you haven't played Tomb of Annihilation, highly recommend it. It's not like most. There's a lot of hex-based, kind of exploring the whole jungle of cult, and then it slowly gets into like a dungeon crawl as you finally reach the end. But
very deadly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Although I don't think we actually lost anybody.
No, we didn't die. We just lost a couple birds along the way.
Yeah, a lot of our NPCs and friends that followed along died, and but no, I mean, pretty much almost everybody.
Limbs, got imprisoned and left behind. Oh.
Yeah, we just kind of forgot about them. Assumed they had gotten.
Yeah, we never really forgot. We just didn't. We couldn't quite overcome our lack of care.
Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, remember that one guy we left to the albino dwarves and we thought he got eaten, but then turns out he went to like a spa and we just left him there.
Spa.
Yeah, spa. Alright, so what is this Phasmophobia code?
Create.
Yeah.
It is 934144.
934144. Oh, I wasn't even entering it. That's right. I had to click it. 934144. Woo. Okay. Enter. Yep. Okay, one last thing. I need to stop.
We're going back to school, baby.
Going back to... Oh, gosh. So as you can see here, Blake, Lieutenant Ziggy, has been playing this game quite a lot longer than I have. To the point where there's not even a point for me to add anything. I'm just going to click ready and waste all of Blake's materials.
That's right.
In this game.
As long as I don't die, it's fine. And
Oh,
if I die, it's fine. I've got money. Oh, that's right. I have to start the game. Boom.
Boom. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. I'm scared.
All right.
I'm scared.
Enough about me. I'm boring. Next question.
Ah!
Ah,
What did I do? Oh,
I don't know.
I know what I did. I clicked on... I'm trying to adjust the stream. Okay, yes, enough about you. Next question is all about Delnadre. And...
You can call him Dale.
Yeah, because I only ever call him Dale. So, yeah. What was your inspiration for him? I mean, we've seen very clever and crafty solutions to situations so far from Dell. If you guys haven't seen the last session, Dell used a little bit of magic through the charm he got from befriending a Chewinga to pull 8 knucklehead trout, faces biting each other's tail on the end of a fishing line out of the ice fishing hole that he had, not him, but that Levi had very badly crafted. And we ended up kind of convincing them to join us. So, yeah, tell us more about Dell.
Kind of obvious. And when I was kind of making the character, as you know, as the DM, I kind of bounced around between a whole lot of different character class and personality type ideas, which is a thing I tend to do a lot for anybody who knows me. It's hard to nail down one single thing, but when I decided I wanted to go towards like a rogue, I just really wanted to avoid the usual dick-ass thief type archetype.
Yeah.
But because
right.
Once, but the definitely more of a focus on like the intelligence, high charisma, high dex, because I want to hit things and not get hit by things, but more of the type of character who can throw down if he needs to, but first path is going to be to think or talk his way out of any solution or any problem, find a solution that is most beneficial to him and the rest of his friends.
Right.
But
yeah. Give me one.
Anything we can avoid by violence. Oh,
totally.
Looks like you crashed out or something.
Yes, I did. let me be right back. I gotta get the way to plug my laptop into the stuff.
All right. So now it's just you and me. So I'd like to take this opportunity to, just say some of the things we've all been thinking about Corey as a DM. And thank you, Corey. Thank you for doing the work. Because I don't want to. Don't tell him I said that.
All these technological needs. Also, the streams thing is completely messed up.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's okay. It'll fix itself once I screen back in here. And like this. Plug in my stuff. You guys will get to see how awesomely prepared I am on a regular basis. Oh, of course. It's not going to reach. It will now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You guys can't see it, but my router is now just like dangling in the air. Okay. So now go back over here. Stream Phasmophobia. Go live. That should jam everything back into place. Yeah, and our stream just went down as well, I'm pretty sure, because I must have I janked with the box, and it popped the. Okay, but it's back. Okay. Stuff. I don't know the stream. Yeah.
Back.
And it's back. Okay. But how can I go? Okay, there we go. Watch this screen. Go to this game. Okay. Alright, so that's good now. The only thing that's not good is that I have to readjust where our cameras are. So give me 1 second. But yeah, so we are back live again. So back to what we were doing just a second ago, which was talking about, we dropped out for a second, but we are back live now. So when you were saying we are
I was talking to myself then.
When you were saying we are a webcast, that was not live.
Dang it. I was trying to plug the stream and everything.
Okay.
I worked so hard at not knowing our name and title and stuff. Well, I know the title. I guess that's it, though. I'll be in the locker.
Yeah. Okay. What is happening? This is so confusing.
I know, I'm confused.
Yeah. You should be confused because I also do not have a... Okay, we get to watch my beautiful Discord bot name. Okay, let's click on... Your equipment has been returned to you. Cool. Play. Is it still the same code?
Nope. 456018.
456018. Okay. Let's click enter. Yes. Okay. At least I see that. Now, while that is working, I will figure out why we cannot hear my... Why we can't see me. Okay. Clicking ready up. Oh, clicking ready up. Where is my... Oops. Aha, that's why. Hey, and of course, as soon as I turned it on, it messed everything up again. Fun. Alright, well, while we are loading the game, I will once again try to find our faces, because why doesn't Discord just realize we're just going to put it right back into the same spot as before? Okay. Good. Enough. And I am way above. There we go. This is fun. Hopefully my game won't crash again. And if it does, then I guess we'll actually have to follow what we're supposed to be doing.
Dang it.
I know.
I was hoping to use Ghost Game to detract away from my glaring personality flaws.
Okay. Well, it's just loading on my screen, which is normal. Anyways. But yeah, so back to the second question. What is your inspiration for Dal?
So, like I was saying, just kind of, I guess, the fast-talking, smart guy who's got a tricksy trick for every situation. Much more of the... what am I trying to say here? Like all of the parts of the Mission Impossible movie that lead up to when they actually start pulling out guns.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Dale still has the guns, short bow. But
Dale pulls out like a Colt 45. Just, hey guys, what's up? I'm an artificer too. Okay. Oh god.
Whatever you need to be at the time.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Yeah. I'm very scared. Oh god.
Alright, so here we are at the high school. Where's the power supply? But it's pretty much... I mean, I guess I've been saying it like 3 different times now, but the kind of character I always want to play, like really high intelligence characters, and then the difficult hurdle there is my brain not work so good at like the situations where I need it to. So you want to play this like, oh, look at me, I am 5D chess mastermind here playing plots within plans, and I'm just like, I'm just trying to roll the dice. And
Yeah. So, and I'm just gonna push you towards it. You drew a lot of inspiration as well from a book that you got me to read.
I did. So, pretty heavily, the general idea of the scheming character has drawn a lot from the Gentleman Bastards book series written by Scott Lynch, with the titular character being Locke Lamora, which is a schemy, thiefy guy who kind of always has a plan or is able to make one for anything that might be happening. And that's just the kind of character I want to play. Not necessarily as much on the thief aspect. Like I said, I'm not really worried about being a rogue out here trying to accumulate as much gold as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Things are nice. I like things, but the end goal isn't always necessarily theft.
Right. Oh my gosh. Oh, I probably should just click on the light. Is it F? Okay.
Torch.
So I'm fairly certain nobody can see anything on this stream because it's all so black. It's so dark.
Nice.
like I think you guys only get to see just a tiny bit. I don't know how to increase the brightness of this game. Obviously, probably there's no way to increase the brightness of the game.
Yeah, that wouldn't be any fun.
That would not be any fun. Okay. Let me see if yours is better. Yours is a bit better.
Flashlight on?
I did, yes. And it did not... Yeah, okay. I want to end this stream. Which means I'm going to have to readjust stuff. Okay, I'm just going to sit inside the doorway right now on my very...
Oh, so I'm in here by myself? I don't like that.
No, I'm inside the door too. I'm also...
That doesn't count.
I'm going to die. I'm standing right in front of the door. I don't want to go anywhere.
Turn the power on at least, so turn on some lights.
Lights. That's not how you attract ghosts.
You literally just complained about the stream being too dark.
Yeah, but they're not complaining because they can't.
That's because we don't have viewers.
That also very true. Yeah, it's because we do not have viewers. All right. I don't know how to turn on the. Well, it actually just depends on for how you need to turn on lights. There's ash mark
making my way
on the
back
wall. Oh, I'd have a thermometer too.
You still here at the entrance?
Oh,
there you are. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
The lights up there by the door.
Is it? You know, I'm level 2. All I remember last time that we played on this one is that you and everyone else kind of carried me through this. So, yes.
What are you talking about? I died. And then I just threw basketballs at you the entire rest of the game.
Yes.
All right. Well.
So yes, back to what we were doing. So yeah, the Lies of Locke Lamora, which
Lies of Locke Lamora is the title of the first book. The overall series title is the Gentleman Bastards saga,
which is
series
a
or something
great
like that.
adventuring group name. If we ever had a group that would adventure with a, I don't think I have a very powerful flashlight. Yours looks a lot more powerful than mine.
Who knows? Maybe.
But
stronger flashlights are on the bottom, but doesn't matter.
It works.
No, I highly recommend the book series. Obviously, I got Corey involved in it. It's good writing. Mr. Lynch, if you happen to be watching the series, kudos to you.
Yes. No, it's like a low magic setting, but not that there's not magic in the world. It's just it's not prevalent in the story of Locke Lamora, which I think is a fresh change of pace whenever it comes to just.
It's nice. I read a lot of fantasy, like medieval fantasy, high fantasy type books and series, And it's kind of nice to have a character that doesn't just have a magical problem or solution to everything that comes along. Like, oh, that sucks, but luckily we'll just go on a quest and formulate a spell, and boom, bing, bing, now the bad guy's dead.
Right. I mean, like a big part of Lachlan Moore's like work is disguise, is intrigue, is false facing, just con artist essentially. But it's not like he's a magical con artist. He can't have like a shift weave coat that's gonna like change into whatever he needs. They have like a wardrobe full of all these different coats from for just peasants to royalty to guardsmen, which I think is understated a lot in D&D because it's kind of not so much. It's very simplified. You're like, I have a disguise kit, therefore I can make myself a guardsman. I'm like, well,
yeah. So what are you carrying around, like an endless trunk of holding that's
right.
got however many mustaches, hair dyes, clothing outfits you need? Oh, hey, we're getting hunted. We should hide.
Do I have to click my flashlight off? Oh God, how do I do that?
No, you just should probably just.
I'm getting in the store with you. Is C crouch?
Yes.
Yeah,
now we're whispering part of the interview.
Yes, because in Phasmophobia, they hear you in the game, and so if we were just to talk, I would get killed in the game. So we're gonna take it nice and quiet, and hopefully
which
we
in
survive
hindsight
this.
is a terrible idea for a talking session of one-on-one interaction.
We're probably going to get hunted a lot.
We have no idea where we have not found anything.
What if the ghost's name is Dell?
No, that'd be not very original.
What if the ghost's name is Blake? That's more possible.
Spooky.
And
what if, like Bruce Willis, I was the ghost all along?
So
right,
yeah.
Let's continue our hunt of finding nothing.
I'm literally going to spend this whole thing just following you around. It's
talking about cool books. I mean,
yeah.
But so that the general idea of the book character very much encapsulates what I want from a roguish character. Oh God, it's already happening again.
Just hide in this corner.
There's a door.
All right. So yes, back to the whispering.
Fuck the whispering. Ghost ain't that shit. You know where we went.
I think it's good though. Like I really enjoyed that book because of that. Because it was
here. There's a closet.
Oh snap! Because it was a lot more realistic when it comes to how non-magical characters in D&D get about their life. Oh, it's so cool.
Book. That's right.
I also have a book. Did we bring the exact same equipment?
Yes.
I don't know.
Now that's inventory economy, baby. Good. It is like blazing hot in this closet. That's why it says smoky.
But yeah, I mean, like I think it's really nice. I mean, I've always been a DM who kind of just hand waves a lot and plays more rule of fun when it comes to like the minutia of a lot of D&D. And I know there's a lot of dungeon masters out there that are like, you need to count all of your arrows. You need to count how much, how heavy it is, and that's great.
Bro, let's go pop some pills. Yeah, we're getting hunted just nonstop.
The sanity pills.
Yeah. But
I think I'm still.
But so yeah, so like kind of as you could see from the last session, what I want for my character is a person who, I guess, builds more towards an intrigue type campaign. Give me a goal, give me time to detective my way around, and I'm gonna figure some shit out. I'm gonna set up some plots, some plans, and maybe they're gonna fail because my dice rolls suck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, and I think that's gonna play really well for. I'm in the basketball court for Icewind Dale because there's 10 towns, and I mean, just talking a little bit about how the book runs is you go from being in 10 towns to being more outdoor and into the Icewind Dale. So a lot of your early quests are in 10 towns. A lot of your later quests are going to be just generally Icewind Dale, and then you kind of grab onto the hook and the meat of the whole book, and then you just go from there. But there's going to be there's so many interactions and so many things even like later in the game that interact in those town that it's going to be really interesting to see the kind of intrigue that Dell brings into it. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so I'm getting hunted.
Yeah, you sure are. Hey, is that you in that window, or is that my own
Yes,
flashlight?
that's me.
reflecting?
That is me. I'm right there.
See if
Oh
I
my
can
gosh,
peek
I
through
am
this
so
hole.
scared.
Not really.
Yeah, it's happening. I'm gonna die, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know on stream that get ready for me to scream. Oh God, I hear I hear the footsteps. Oh my god.
So leading myself into the next question because you're a little bit preoccupied, and I have the ability to talk. Generally going from here, we start out with, where do you envision your character progressing through the campaign? And, as you can think from high intelligence, high charisma type rogue, obviously inquisitive, mastermind seem like the obvious choices, but you're wrong, because if you know anything about the way I play D&D, I only play characters that can cast spells. So
Yes.
3 levels of rogue, I mean, even just the first 2 levels are the really, I'm like itching, just breaking out in hives every session here. So until I can get myself an arcane trickster and, potentially pick up some other spell options down the road, if multi-classing becomes a thing, I probably will. It's just kind of basic rogue for now until I can kind of start getting some of the cool magic, which just generally helps play into the arcane trickster is not a hugely magically offensive type rogue. While you do have the ability to pick up a fireball here, some booming blade there,
Right.
throw some magic into your actual damage. Since you're limited to, I believe it's the enchantment and the illusion spell trees mostly. I might be wrong. I think that's it though. But since limited to, most of your spells come from those 2 schools of magic, a lot of the stuff you gets to be more of that play around with what the enemies are thinking, infiltrate-y type things. I mean, if you're throwing around illusions, casting invisibility on yourself to sneak in and get shit done, it's just a little more nuanced and intriguey than just a wizard who, every situation, I cast fireball.
Right. Or just like, yeah. Oh.
I almost made it inside.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry, I had to take my hands away for the fireball animation. So
I'm just gonna hide in the corner again. Oh snap. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking. He's gonna come at me whatever he wants to do.
You got nothing in the game here. You didn't add any items. You got nothing to lose.
I could die and become a ghost and throw basketballs at you. That's no problem. And you'll still beat the game because that's just how bad I am and how good you are. But talking more about what you're talking about, like how you're gonna bring a lot more utility to the team, and I think that's great. You and Rosemary are going to bring a lot of that utility that's desperately needed, while it really looks like Carson as Betty and Levi, who's been played by Ben, are going to be just your strong power, the guys who are going to help you out. And I mean, yeah, and thank God Levi did join us, because beforehand you would have been the closest person to the enemy.
Yeah, that's one thing a rogue definitely appreciates, is having a little bit of meat in the party. I mean, sure, we had ourselves a half orc and and a
Goliath
and a Goliath. But both of them just wanted to be like way back there, chucking darts or javelins at people, casting spells, and I was just gonna be like, I guess I stab and I cry.
Yeah. It's like, I want to get sneak attack, but it's going to be pretty difficult here. So, I mean, yeah, like, with more of that intrigue, and especially with the limitations you have, because I know there was a different path you had wanted to take.
Yeah, there was like 100 different paths I wanted to take. I mean, even before I landed on Rogue, Dell was supposed to be a monk for a while. And then even once I landed on Rogue, I was super excited with the Tasha's books coming out and the new Psyblade class, because I just really like psionic stuff. Hey, that sounds like we're going to die.
Yes.
Turn that thing off!
It's a beep beep beep. Just the EMF reader going off. Don't close the door before I'm in. But yeah, I mean, yes, Blake did. Blake does. I wouldn't say you have a problem. You just really.
I have a problem. Yeah.
Yeah. You, midway through Tomb of Annihilation, I'm pretty sure Blake kind of got fed up with how little the Warlocks could cast. And then we had to kind of shift you into becoming a wizard. You got a spell book of a dragon, and first spell was Lightning Ball, and from then on it was just okay. I have to keep talking. I can't let the ghost that's very clearly in this room kill me. He might, but he might come through that door.
God, he came in like right as the hunt ended.
It's okay. We're good. We're good.
That's how you play it. That's how you do the game. God, where is this freaking guy?
Yeah. So I guess like
probably
even
upstairs.
as a rogue and as you move into Arcane Trickster, what kind of like high? Let's give an example here. You're high level Dell. We're at the very. Are you fucking
God,
kidding
it's happening
me?
already. We don't have time to hide. Just keep running.
We're here at the end. What is Dell throwing out here?
I have to hide. I'm afraid.
What is Dell throwing out at level 11? That's the end game of Icewind Dale here. What do we got going on for him?
Oh God, he's so close. So I mean, yeah. So Dell's looking for every way to subvert the combat before it even gets to that point. Level 11 Dell is casting a greater invisibility on himself and rushing through, grabbing whatever the objective is, finding whatever information is needed, or at the very least being like, all right, so we're going in, we're fighting these kobolds. Luckily I scouted the place, and if we just cut that rope right there and collapse that chandelier, it's going to be a much easier time for us. Anything he can do to avoid the slogs of just rushing up and just trading blows with people, because I envision Dell is not really, I mean, sure, he's capable, he's dexterous in the way that you roll for the stats and you get them, but he's not necessarily a fighter at heart.
Yeah, and it's going to be very interesting because we've already seen
We don't have to go upstairs. I know he's upstairs somewhere.
We've already seen, Levi kind of, and even Carson a little bit, kind of just more of that rush to the punch. I'm going to deal with this in the way that I know how to deal with it. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how you, I don't want to say struggle to push across your plan, but to try to to get them to see reason.
Their own. Yeah. At the same time, if all of them are throwing down in some heavy fisticuffs, that's fine. And Dell is more than happy to support that from the back line. I mean, that's what the illusion, the enchantment magic will be great for. It's not typically the role you expect from your rogue, but I mean, hey, someone throwing haste on the barbarian is always going to be appreciated.
That's true. And that's going to be good, yeah, because we have a druid, but druids are very much like, I'm going to buff you, and we're going to be hunted. I'm going to buff you, I'm going to control the environment through crowd control, but, they're not going to try to play tricks. The druids are very much like a right up in front, right up in center, kind of, I guess, I would say solution to a lot of things. So it's good. I love our breakdown, and I love what the rogue will bring to it, for sure.
Yeah, it's great. We've got two kinds of martial weapons type characters. One that's going to be very up in your face, one that's going to take more of the backline approach without just being the longbow ranger hiding up in a tree.
Right.
We've got all sorts of magic, both from the divine, technically, even though it's a nature sense, the druids are divine magic casting.
Right.
Arcane Trickster, being wizard based, is the arcane sense.
Yeah. We're gonna come right outside.
Oh, phone ringing. Hello.
Should've-
This door is just open. Oh, wait. Nope. That's because I came up here looking for the power, and I forgot about that already.
Okay, so let's move on to Dell's. Oh, we're also disconnected from stream, so
Oh God, how much have we lost?
I don't know. I don't think we've disconnected for too long, but
No.
we do have a recording. So while the stream may have failed, the recording stuck, and YouTube will just be the way that you guys have to watch this without any sort of terrible quality.
Oh. No.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. He's right here. I'm running. I hear him going. Fuck! No!
Yeah.
I'm not dead yet. I'm turning the corner. I'm just sprinting and running. Oh god! I hate this game. And we're upstairs too. I can't go down. I can't even just run out the door. He's right behind me. Of course he can follow me because I'm screaming down the hallway. God, come on. Turning left. Is this hunt ever gonna end? He's just going.
There you are. Hey.
Oh my god. I went into a room and he stopped. Does this mean that this is the room that he's from?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. So back to it. Let's talk about how Dell feels about the other characters. Okay. How does Dell?
Dell's cool. Dell likes these guys. I mean, Dell is from a diverse family. Oh God. Where? Just see what room does he come out of? I don't see him.
Weird.
Oh. Behind?
Is he behind me? Is he that way?
I hear footsteps.
He's definitely here. Oh,
I think he just does that during hunts.
Oh, damn. So yeah, I want to interject a little bit here in that I thought it was hilarious, but also like the way the party reacted to Dell becoming town speaker.
It was hurtful.
It is. We've talked about it on Betty's 101. We will talk about it for everyone's 101 because I like their first reaction was like, really?
We have had like canonically. So Levi had like one, maybe 2 nights, depending on how long the blizzard that we were trapped in that cave for. The other groups of the party had like 2 or 3 nights, because even though we had met the general story arc for the campaign, just as a refresher, our 3 of our characters, being Dell, Rosemary, and Bite, met in a caravan traveling up to Icewind Dale.
Yep.
That's where we met with the rock gnomes that have been referenced and did some interesting things there, and then we got hunted, and so then after having our little adventure with the gnomes, we continued on to Icewind Dale, 10 Towns proper, and kind of went our own ways.
Right.
Dell spent the intervening month hanging out in Bryn Shander, just enjoying city life as close as city life can be in 10 Towns. And then after that is met back up with everyone. So we had a couple days where we traveled together. We had a couple, a night or so in Bryn Shander, maybe. I think Rosemary stayed for a little bit before she went home. And what I mean to say is,
he is behind me.
Oh,
I hear him. I'm running into this room. Oh my god.
I mean, I also hear him. I don't see him though.
My heartbeat is going crazy.
Okay, he's gone. I have no clue where this guy is at. Like,
come
just
back
literally...
here. I found the phone that rang. Maybe the phone that rang. But yeah. I mean, just kind of continuing on what you were saying. Yeah, it's like you.
We haven't even spent all that much time together, and just immediately the reaction was, okay.
Are you sure? I mean, I guess, yeah. Like they did support you in the end.
Oh yeah, this is definitely. The room is freezing in here.
Oh, okay. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, I could totally see my mouth. Okay, so we
run for your life.
And we're hunted.
There, you can see the thermometer is pointing straight through. Oh God, where is he? I still haven't really like seen him. Nope, that's not what I want. There, that's not what I want
Maybe
either.
you just can't see
Kind of.
him.
No, I don't know
I
if
don't
that's
know.
a
Oh my
thing.
gosh. Okay. Oh, how do I talk through this thing?
Hold V.
Z.
V as in
V.
Victor.
Hello.
Yeah, I heard it.
Hello.
I don't know if so you'll have to be in the room.
To talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm going back in there.
I hear and I hear some heavy footsteps.
Oh, okay. I'm sprinting past him. He's
I
totally
should've-
like right behind me. I'm afraid to turn around. It's okay. I am going into the black.
Man, we need to go back out. I need to get a camera so I can take some pictures.
Okay, I'm in the room.
All right, I'm coming.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, the door just slammed closed. Did you do that?
Nope, I did not. And nothing was detected, so I left it in there on.
Okay, let's go out. Let's flee for our lives.
I'll follow because I have no idea where I'm going.
But so a little bit into Del's backstory. He comes from an adopted family of siblings of multiple races and backgrounds. So being the only, well, I guess he's not the only human anymore now that Levi is around, but still being one of few humans in a mixed race group.
Right.
Not really bothersome to Del. And on top of everything, just like picking up people quickly. Cool. Down for it. So the diverse aspect of the party is fun, and the characters, the other players and their characters have demonstrated a lot of qualities that Del could find very useful.
Yes. Find that phone is ringing again. Yeah, find very useful. Yeah, I mean, they can help you buy more stuff, right? As a merchant.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. But you know, business and merchant isn't all just about the money.
Exactly. It's all about the connections, the people, the relationships, the adventure. It seems.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's go. Let's talk about Levi first. You know, he's the one character that your character has a backstory with.
You didn't take your medicine. No wonder
I
you've
did
been
not.
Hunted.
I'm at 1%. You're at 2%.
No, I'm at 43. It says right there.
Oh, my bad. What do I eat? How do I eat this?
Right click.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. What's some stuff up there? I'm
bringing a fucking crucifix. That's what I'm doing.
You still have that? Oh, we both left our books behind now.
And I'm bringing a candle. No.
Bring something useful. Jeez.
Salt?
I mean, come on, like. We need some. Okay, so the evidence. So we found the freezing.
It's freezing.
We know
right.
Freezing temperatures. So slogging that into the journal. It's either a wraith, a phantom, a banshee, a mare, a demon, or a Yurei.
I bet you it's a demon.
Our sanity is so low that the frequent hunts really aren't a for sure thing.
That's true.
But so considering.
So Del met Levi in Brinchander, but he's also very new to 10 Towns, just like you, and you guys kind of just hit it off. Describe a little bit about like how did you imagine Del, not so much meeting Levi, but how do you imagine Levi and Del's relationship when you guys were in Brinchander?
So Levi is, and I'm going to try to be real careful not to speak for your character, Ben, but Levi is a very moralistic individual. He both believes in the good of the world and kind of expects that from other people. Del, I mean, morally gray, still a good character. I'm not out here trying to steal from orphans or throw them into my orphan crusher. But that doesn't necessarily mean that if there's some way that, like, oh man, someone might consider what you're doing there to be theft. And I'm like, yeah, but doing that is going to help me. And again, beyond just like make me richer or something. But, I really want to set up a specific trade contact with a certain person, but this person's really persnickety. They only set up will meet with people who have established credentials. So I mean, a little bit of document forgery isn't really like bad when in the grand scheme of things it's helping promote good in the world. Dell just is willing to take a little more of a flexible ideology for things like that.
Right. When somebody
Levi
says
being much more of a these are the rules, obey those rules please kind of individual, probably saw Dell as an opportunity to do a little bit of like mission work, I guess you could say.
right, like, hey, this is a guy who can
Here's
shape
someone
like
who
clay.
he's not completely corrupted. I can help nudge him back onto the right path. Whereas from Dell's perspective, here's a guy who's willing to do some stuff for me and maybe even buy me like food or drink or something. Like we're hanging out in this tavern,
Right.
and like, tell me a little more about your goody two-shoe lifestyle, and if you don't mind picking up dinner, I'd love to hear more.
Yeah. So kind of just playing into being his friend and making sure you're getting those benefits, but it's still generally being
A little bit of that, and it's careful. I'm not trying to make it sound like, oh yeah, like here's a sucker, because it's not so much that, but we can both get something out of this relationship.
Right,
You
exactly.
can feel good about helping me to be a better person, and even though I'm not necessarily going to listen to that, I get to eat.
Yeah. But I love how you're like, some may see this as theft, and I really feel like Dell would respond like, yeah, some may see that, but it doesn't mean that everybody sees that as theft, and I'm more in that crowd.
It's very carefully how you word things. You could steal or you could liberate.
Right, yeah. And don't worry, Dell definitely will leave an IOU in his will. Just, you go, maybe.
I mean, there was only like some minor breaking and entering in the last session. I may have
And it was against an
taken
evil
a
character.
few key articles. Yeah, he's a bad dude. No one likes him. I mean, regardless of whether or not he's actually an evil character, I mean, he's allegedly kind of shitty, but at the very least, he's a dick. Like,
Right.
Who feels bad?
Exactly. Yeah. No. It's morally correct to rob from Shandar. For sure.
Yes.
For
Thank
sure.
you.
Now, what about the torches you took?
I don't have dark vision.
And so it is morally correct for Doug to have shared those torches with you.
I'm sure he does have some manner of dark vision. The torches. I left some. I didn't take them all. It's a torch share program.
Right. And I love how, like, whenever you describe them...
We can circle back at the end of the campaign. We can look at all of the times I was able to see in darkness, and hopefully my character doesn't die before the end of the campaign, and we can see Dell did some use, like those torches helped maybe save the frost area, the Icewind Dale, Frostwind Dale, the Icewind Dale from the Frostmaiden.
Yeah, maybe. Exactly. Right, like when you end up
that
burning
remains to be
down.
Seen, but if you're gonna get bogged down in the minutia, we just might never get there.
Yes, exactly. We just gotta be just like with my ability to count arrows. We're just gonna kind of hand wave it to, yeah, it'll work out, it'll be good. Dell's definitely, it was a purposeful that we did that. Okay, let's get back into this high school and kill ourselves.
Oh, that's right. We're playing Phasmophobia. So what do you have? I've got a UV light and.
Oh, I have a crucifixion and the camera.
How about you bring something like some evidence gathering materials, like maybe pick up one of these books.
The book. How do I place the book again? Okay, get down. Here.
F? No.
F.
G.
No. Okay. All right.
F. It is F.
Okay. All right. Well, then we are going in.
There's a spirit box up in that bit.
Yes, there is already one on the ground. There is already the temperature on the ground.
What do we need?
I guess
this was your. I'll bring that EMF.
Oh, that was definitely. But it was also. I only really got that during the hunt, so I don't know if the EMF reader was working all of the time.
All right.
All right.
On 3, 1, 2, 3. Sprint.
Sprint up. Okay, we're going left or right.
left. And then as far as the other characters go, so obviously
Mm-hmm.
Levi does have the one now that we've built in that bit of a background character interaction, cemented that between the two of them.
Right.
Levi and Dale have a little bit of a closeness. They're also the humans of the party,
Yeah.
bros, comrades, and so on and
Mm-hmm.
so forth. But the other members of the party, Dell and Rosemary, have kind of had a lot together. He sees in
Yes.
Rosemary a bit of excitement and entertainment. I mean,
Yes.
her outlook, her worldview is very unique. It's very different from Dell's,
Right.
and
She's
he
like
sees that
that.
as being exciting, if occasionally frustrating.
Yeah, like pure innocence is how Rachel's playing Rosemary for the most part. I mean, it's just like she just kind
And
of
she's
stumbles.
doing it well.
Yes. And but yeah, like and as
All right,
Dell
one
being
second.
a probably could turn that off.
I'm gonna try to. Are you
Talk.
here? Away.
Oh,
Talk box works.
okay. G F.
So drop that.
I did not place it. I just.
That's fine. That's fine. It
Okay.
works.
Good. Let's walk away then.
Let's try and see if we got maybe some fingerprints.
I don't know if I have PD. Okay. Yes.
I don't see any fingerprints. We got
Just
freezing
responding?
temps. Yeah, so the spirit box is one, which we can
Okay.
worry about when we walk back out. We need to set up a camera in here to check for ghost orbs, so let's just go ahead and mosey our way on out.
Okay. I have the crucifix in my hand.
Oh, drop it. Just drop it
Drop
on the
it?
ground, right? Yeah.
Bam.
Cool.
What will that do?
Oh, and it didn't do anything. We're hunting. Woo!
It pissed him off, Blake.
Demon confirmed.
We dropped a freaking crucifix in his room, and immediately, as soon as it left my, I'm afraid. I don't like that you're looking at me because that means
I still can't see him. I don't
don't
let's
hear
just
him.
keep going. Just keep
Sometimes I
going.
get very afraid that the shadows are people.
And then Dell's relationship with Bite is a little bit different because so far they haven't really found much of a common ground, I would say. Like they understand each other, they kind of see their uses. Bite is great because he's really tall, and if you need to cross like a shallow river, you can piggyback without getting your feet wet. But otherwise, they haven't really had enough of an interaction with each other to really get, I think, what's going on with each other. There's definitely potential for something to be there, and I'm excited to see where that goes.
Right, and I definitely feel like it's gonna be interesting because we've already talked about how
Did I
Dell is
just
gonna be.
flicker in your room?
Yeah.
You getting hunted?
It's very interesting to see because Carson, talking with Betty, Bitte, he's been on his own for a while. He's very survivalist. I definitely feel like Betty is going to be the kind of person who's like, I know the way I want to do it, and I'm going to do it that way because it's just not that it's the way I've always done it, but like I'm rugged, I am seasoned, I'm a survivalist, and this is in my wheelhouse, And so I think that I'm very interested to see how things are going to progress between you two when it comes to like trying to solve. But generally, so far we've seen that you got everyone works together really well.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
there'll be some playful disagreements, but for the most part, they're gonna be. You guys will always settle and be happy with whatever approach you go with. What is this thing right here?
With the red light on it?
Yes.
That is a motion sensor. Yes, that's a motion
okay,
sensor.
gotcha. Okay, what do I need then?
So what do you should probably, let's just bring, oh god, I don't have any smudge sticks. My inventory is not good. I don't have any tripods, so I've got a video camera. We left a book up there, we left the EMF.
I'm gonna get.
If you've got a second video camera, that actually could be useful.
Yeah, I do, and I'll get salt as well. That way, at least we can knock those achievements off.
Yeah.
So the last question we're gonna wait for just a second. But what I wanna
figure out if we're gonna get ourselves killed or hunt a ghost. Oh wait, hold on. putting in the journal real quick. Spirit box. So it's either a wraith, a mare, or a demon. So let's look back at those.
Yeah.
If it's a demon, we'll have ghost writing in the book. If it's a mare, we'll see spirit or ghost orbs on the camera. And if it's a wraith, we will get fingerprints, which I didn't see any fingerprints. I'm not even bringing the UV light back up there. So
I would think yeah.
Pretty much, we just need to drop our video cameras ASAP, flee that space. So I'll put down. Inside. Yeah, I'm gonna put down one on the ground, like pointed at the book. So if it does right in the book, we can just watch from the safety of the getting hunted.
From the safety of getting hunted. Yeah, I mean, pretty much what's happening here is just a non-stop hunting business. I have my money on demon. I'm fairly certain.
Our sanity is like 0.1 at this point. So
can you ever go down to 0 sanity?
No, I just hovers at 1 forever.
Okay,
I think.
Thank God, because
it'll
that would suck.
Go like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and
yeah. If we could die from having no sanity. Oh, I hear him.
Oh, yeah, I hear him. Oh!
Did you see him?
No, but my heartbeat went go dum dum dum.
Yeah.
So I ran in the other direction.
I hear him going ah, which is what I love to do to my wife.
I love how we're sitting here just like, this is the whispering part, because if we talk, the ghost will hear us. And we're just standing out in the hallway during the hunt, chatting at each other, and the ghost is like, where are they?
He just can't seem to catch us. That's just, there is...
hand speed.
No ghostwriting. Although I dropped the book, not placed it.
It's fine. It works both ways.
Okay,
so then...
Oh, okay, and I dropped the camera. I did...
As long as if it's got the green light on it, then it's working.
Okay. Oh, really? It's that freaking. Okay. I think F.
Where did you put your
G? Nope. G is not it. Do I have to be close to it? Is that it?
Yes. You might have to like crouch down a little if you're trying to place it like on the floor. Try to put it like on a ledge or something so we can see into the room.
I'm putting it.
Hold left click to turn it.
Okay.
You gotta be quick, or we're gonna get hunted again.
Gosh.
Here, just put it on the desk over here.
I have it right here on the windowsill.
Oh, you did place it?
I'm trying to place it. It won't.
Just put it on the teacher's desk.
Okay. I cannot seem to place it.
Yeah, so it's F to place.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Oh, okay. I guess it just wasn't close enough.
Run!
Let's get out of here. So it's most likely a
Thank
mare.
you. Rings the door.
I don't like that they're trying to call us.
Rings the door. Rings. Hello, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Or like we just want to make sure that your warranty's about to expire. I mean, you don't.
Wow, the lights have been on the whole time, and we just haven't bothered. I just assumed the power was off.
Let's talk about your town speaker role now. The next session we have, which is coming March 27th, which is kind of funny that March and February have lined up almost perfectly for the dates.
Mark your calendar.
Yeah, March 27th, 9:30 a.m. Get up early with us. We're gonna hunt it again, and just come out. Relive your childhood of Saturday morning cartoons, but instead Saturday morning D&D. And if you can't wake up that early, then just watch us on YouTube. You can find our past streams on Twitch as well. But the town speaker role that you were thrust into, and I did it because I definitely felt like, for personal reasons,
I felt it. I'm interested to hear this.
It felt really good. I felt like it would really fit with your backstory. You're always like, I want to make connections, so I'm like, okay, you're going to be the person there. And at the same time, when I looked at the characters, and if you line them up from a deep, I put my mind in the old grandma who has run this town for a while. Not so much an elder like Rosemary described, but elderly and very influential in town politics.
So she's a little bit racist.
Yeah, honestly, yes. And I don't want to point that out, but when it really came between you, the Goliath, half orc and the other human that's not wearing a shirt coming out of a blizzard, she kind of thought, and this is my thought process, was the Goliaths have their own thing. They would never become a town speaker. No point to ask them, because the Goliaths, while they do live in 10 towns, their residency of what they call themselves is only in their Goliath towns. Even Carson still says he's from, his name is connected to to Worm Crag Doom something. I forget the name of his town.
Wherever he's from, but he's from there.
Yeah, and then you have a half orc. They're part human. Rosemary doesn't really look intimidating, although she does look very dangerous on her character token. But it's still, for the most part, while I brought in a very diverse group of people when it comes to like who's doing what in Goodmead, it's still more of the general regular white-skinned individuals. And I just felt like that if we did have the orc, not only, and this is from Grandma's point of view, that she's like, well, there's probably gonna be a lot of racism if we pick a half orc, and she doesn't want to subjugate them to it. The whole point of this was just to find somebody to be the speaker. It doesn't matter who, as long as it's not Shandar. So it's also looking at it like, who's the most electable. And then you have Levi, who comes out of the blizzard with no t-shirt on, and the first thing people are going to say is, that guy's crazy, or he's going to be like that one president who didn't wear a coat to his inauguration and then died of the cold 2 weeks later. And so
you want a town speaker who wears clothes.
Yes. And especially
we've got a few simple needs and demands, and one of them is just cover your nipples.
Yeah, exactly. So then, the last but not least, there's Del. That's it. That's who we have left, who has not been chosen, and so that's who she, just kind of thrusted on you. And not only that, I definitely felt like you would really enjoy playing. I don't know if you really wanted to. It wouldn't be somebody it's not something you would have volunteered for, but it's something you would enjoy playing.
It's not something that Del would have been seeking out. I mean, his general mission here in the 10 Towns and Icewind Dale in general is, the initial reason he's traveling is to secure trade contracts with his father's merchant business. And I think his father deals a lot with his adoptive father, Lord Miracos, deals a lot with textiles, catering specifically to noble houses and families. Right. So he's up here looking for furs and things like that to ship back home to make into nice coats. Right. And did you go back?
I'm inside. I also made a wrong turn.
I was like, how are we getting hunted? I'm just sitting here watching the cameras. I'm not seeing any orbs though, like at all.
I haven't seen any fingerprints, but I'm just gonna run.
Do you have one of the UV lights?
I did get one of the UV lights, so I'm just gonna run around and see if we can knock that off. And maybe I'll go to the. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in there and see. What if it's not that room? What if it's another room? No, it has to be that room, right?
It has to be because of the freezing breath. The freezing breath only shows up in the actual ghost's room.
Okay.
Yeah, that camera I put on the ground, I cannot see the book at all, and that's really frustrating.
Oh my god!
Did you die?
No, I died. He came. He's eating me. 1, he has like pustuled skin. 2, and he's crawling on his hands and knees. I go up the stairs, and there he is, like coming down the stairs. But of course, he's coming through the stairs because I don't. Oh my god. Okay.
Well... All right. Well, here I go on my death run.
It also didn't help that I also went the wrong way, and I should have just gone up the wrong stairs, but I chose not to. I chose to go back down. So he's there. He's over there to the left for sure. But yeah, that was kind of just like my point of view for Granny Olivessa, that when looking at the group, you were the good one. Now, putting yourself into Dell's mind here, what was your first thought once you got past the, oh god, I have to do this and I don't really want to do
Oh God!
It's
Fucking horror tableau, like Jesus.
And the shadow on the back of the wall too, just yeah, no worries there. I don't know, can I see the demon when I'm in ghost mode?
So while he's hunting, you can see him, but not just like necessarily all the time.
Okay, well, I'll do my best to try. I'm following you like right behind you, so I guess I'll do my best to see if I can spot him. It's definitely him. Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
I'm cycling through my items and turning off my own flashlight.
So yeah, so what was Dale's first thought? When
Ghost writing.
Ghost writing?
There's writing in the book.
Okay, we're
Flee.
going. I don't know if I can see him.
I think that means it's a demon, so I guess you were right.
Oh, I didn't even see the ghost writing. He must have done it after he killed me. He probably just like, haha, that sucker. What's Dell's like? I guess like, how is he already trying to spin this? Oh god,
I forgot about it again.
How are you already trying to spin using the speaker role to better, kind of?
So Dell's merchant brain here, like you say, we're here for textiles, things like that. But as soon as he's finding out, learning a little bit more about the speaker, when it's first presented and thrust upon him, it's, oh no, this is small town city government. No, yeah. Thank you. I'm not looking to be mayor of this. But the more he learns about it and first off realizes there's actually not really any getting out of it, at least the way the rules are written. Sure, we could always just disregard that. But it's sort of at odds with our goal here to try and establish contracts with good mead for the speaker of another town who Betty has taken up a contract for. But so once he got forced into it and sort of learned a little more about it and realized it's actually a little bit of a businessman's position, it started to get interesting. And it's been said, but Shandar's a dick. And Dell just doesn't want to lose to him.
Right. I don't know if I can see the. Oh, there it is, right there. All right. But yeah, I mean, like, and the way I kind of framed it around, like, I didn't want you to be like, oh, I'm the mayor of this town. I have to be here now. That's it. That's all you could do. How do I open up the journal?
Big J for journal.
For journal.
So yeah, definitely once Dell learned that he didn't have to necessarily take up residence in the town, he could establish himself a proxy to handle the actual day-to-day business. It was like, okay, you know what? I'm on board.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now are you going to just kind of, so to speak, use good mead to further it along? Or are you also going to have a benefit, are you going to try to build up good mead, Are you going to try to set it up as like, Lord
it's my town, assuming I win. I mean, there's definitely a vested interest. Dell win. I mean, there's a return on investment for sure. I mean, happy people care for happy bees. Happy bees make happy honey, and then happy honey probably makes better mead. I mean,
yeah.
If it works for the California cows or whatever, it probably is fine with the good mead bees. But it just generally, I mean, there's good business sense, and there's also just a little bit of an attachment to these people. They're kind of cool guys.
Now I gotta wonder. So with Dell really there for the fur trade, is good mead now gonna be like, you guys are gonna push it out to like, we're gonna be a fur trader now, like.
Hey man, if we can establish some great contracts, that's all for. Like, Dell is all for that kind of thing. But you don't throw away the top mead name.
You still use
I mean,
that money.
Mead is in the name. They've kind of got a lock when people think mead in 10 towns. They think good mead.
Yeah.
You don't just say like, that was fun. We liked making all that money from our exclusive mead and alcohol contracts, but no thanks. We're into furs and trapping now. No one knows how to do it.
Yeah, pretty much. So okay, last question. And you can, I guess you can leave. I'm in the van, if that matters. As it go. Oh, it's Taco Cat. Taco Cat. Oh,
Look, you're on camera.
Such a
You're on
furry
camera.
cat. He just like looking down. He's like, no, I just want to lay on top of that keyboard.
I don't like you interrupting my nap. Go be do. Go do things.
Go be do.
Do cat stuff.
So last question is reveal your secret without spoiling it in one sentence. Not reveal. So I guess I don't know. What is the how did I what did I say here? Describe your secret in one sentence without spoiling it.
So.
Oh, cool! I got $25.
Here comes the money. I only got 50. It's no big deal.
You only got 50? It says 150.
Yeah, that 150.
Oh.
So Dell's got a girl back in Bryn Shander, but she doesn't know a thing about him. It's about the best I could come up with.
That's a good one. I mean, of course, because I know everybody's secret, so I'm just like, oh, yeah. Like when I put that...
Like, what is that? Oh, I know what that means.
Yes. Anyways,
Oh.
I love the secret aspect of it, even though some of the secrets in Icewind Dale are kind of silly. Actually, majority of the secrets were kind of silly, but I did really enjoy what we did with everybody's secret and how they're going to kind of come out, and yours is, I think, my favorite.
The secrets, I mean, are good jumping points. I mean, they exist to be rewritten, which is kind of just generally a D&D thing. I mean, it's your game, make it the way you want. And so some of them are really good in that aspect. They're open-ended in a way that you can make it tailored to however you want, and then some of them are so incredibly specific. And sure, you can always change everything, but still, it's like it's set up to be exactly one thing, and you're like, okay, well, I don't really want to be that thing, so that one's out.
yeah, for sure. All right, well, that is our session there, guys. Thank you guys for watching, if there was a watching. We did have one comment on the stream. It was for Ben, and his comment was, clothes are optional, everyone knows that. For when you were talking about
I mean, technically true, but at the same time, employment is optional.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching us. We are Everybody's a Mimic. We're going to be continuing our one-on-one sessions next week. Unless the schedules are unable to be met, we'll probably meet again at Sunday at 7. Now that we've done it twice, it might as well just keep it going.
Tradition.
Yes, exactly. It's a tradition. It's the Aggie way. You do it twice, it's a tradition. So, thank you all for watching, and if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. If you're watching us on Twitch, be sure to follow. If you want more information about our podcast or webcast, you can find it at everybodiesamimic.wordpress.com. Yes, we are cheap. We have not paid for the everybodiesamimic.com website yet. So in the future, it might be something that we do if you are watching us in the future and you're like, that's not the website. It's definitely not a WordPress. So you can find character backstories. You can find stuff about upcoming sessions. You can find articles written pretty soon. You can find dice that I've been making as a hobby, and then we'll slowly start pushing out to the website.
Spoiler alert, they're cool dice.
They are very cool dice, and I'm learning. But I think I'm pretty close to the point of buying a fresh set of masters that have a Mimic logo on them.
Nice.
So then those will become Everybody's a Mimic dice. So until next time, thank you guys for watching.
Merchandising.
See merchandising.
Yeah.